Hi there, Dave here, welcoming you to Dave's Corner. Have a great day. I'm going to show you this afternoon how I make coffee on my rocket stove. Pretty simple. Just turn on water a little bit. Put it in. One, two, and just a little bit more. A little bit more than 3 coffee mugs of water in a small saucepan. Alright, now we're ready to go outside and make some coffee on the rocket stove. I'm going to show you how I fire up a rocket stove. These are all pieces of pallets that I have taken apart and cut up. I've got a battery operated skill saw, so you know, and I've got solar on the motorhome on my house, so I don't need to worry about how much power I'm using with the skill saw. Anyhow, put a couple pieces down in here in the bottom. Kind of set them apart a little ways. Yeah, come on, get that one in there. This piece here has been soaked in tiki oil. You know, the tiki lanterns. Put that in there just like that, and that way it'll start really good. It'll start anything that's in there real good. Then just kind of do a crib type of a thing. Do 2 one way and 2 the other way and 2 one way and 2 the other way. That way air goes around the fire really well. Alright, and we shouldn't need any more than just the pieces of wood that we got here to heat that water that I showed you just a few minutes ago. Go ahead and put some more pieces in here. Get a couple of little bit bigger ones up on top. Put that one. Put that one. And I'll put this great big puppy up here. I'll try to set him up like that. In there somewhere. Let him get going good. Alright. I'm going to take and light that one piece that's got that tiki oil on it. And my fire's lit. There's all kinds of different variations of rocket stoves out there. I built this one about 4 years ago. I've used it a lot this summer. Almost anything I've cooked this year, I've cooked on this rocket stove. Put a few more pieces of wood in there. It's going to go pretty good, I think. Get some more fire going in there and then put the water on it. Rocket stoves work really good, but boy, I tell you what, they sure are dirty. You need to use pans just for the rocket stove. They get soot all over them. Okay, we see a pretty good fire going in there. We'll go ahead and put our water on here. As you can see, it's totally cold. We'll wait here until it gets boiling, and that's how long it takes to boil my water for coffee. Have just a little over 2 coffee mugs of coffee in 15 minutes. Uses absolutely zero electricity, zero propane, and as you can see, just a small handful of sticks that I've got. Of course, you could use, if you live in a place where you have lots of woods, you can just go out and pick up little limbs about that size from under the trees and cut them in lengths about like that. I found that this is just about the perfect size. They start real good and they burn good. If they're any bigger, it just takes too long for them to start. This might be actually just a little bit too big. I should have split it down along there, but it'll be all right. Of course, the small ones, they just burn up real quick, but it's all right. Makes the heat. Early this spring, I got a 10-inch barbecue from Dollar General or somewhere, and I never bothered to put the legs on it. I just cut a square, 4-inch square out of the very bottom of it. That's what these two angles are for. That just sets right down over there. And I went to Home Depot and I got a grill thermometer, and I just drilled a hole in the top of the barbecue, put that in there, and works fantastic for baked potatoes or anything you need to bake, actually. And with just a little bit of practice, you can keep the temperature at anywhere you want. I could keep it at 350 to 400 degrees all day long. Literally, if I wanted to, if I needed to. The only problem with a rocket stove, you have to be right here and feed it. As you can tell, it's already beginning to die down just a little bit. I should have had this turned a little bit different because the wind is blowing from the wrong direction. Might have to have a little bit more wood than what we got. I get another little handful out here. Again, I'm still going with the crisscross method to let the fire and the air go up between these pieces of wood. You see I got a lot of fire coming out the chop here, and that's what you need. That might be enough, I'm not sure. If we need more, we need more. If that's going to be good enough, then that's okay. Yeah, we're beginning to get some steam there. I'm not sure. I didn't measure. I just measured. You saw me measure the coffee mugs. There's probably about 5 cups of water in there. You've seen people on YouTube boil 1 cup or 2 cups of water in 5 minutes, but we're putting in 5 cups of water. So it's going to take a little bit longer to, approximately 5 cups. I don't know exactly. It's the 10th of October. Right now I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma, 2018, and I've been here about 4 days, and it's rained every day I've been here. It's not raining right at the moment, so I thought I'd come out here and make some coffee for you guys. I don't know if you can see it, if it's the right angle or not, but I've got slots cut on this side of the chimney and this side of the chimney and in front. But I don't have any slot cut back here. That's because I don't want any fire coming back here, so I can hold my handle. This handle is absolutely cold. It's absolutely cold for the outside. It's about 54 degrees outside right now. Yeah, we're beginning to get some bubbles on the bottom. We're not going to need all that firewood, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in anyway. When we get done, you'll see that there's still a lot of fire in there, a lot of wood left to burn. Uh-oh. See there, I put too much in there and it knocked the fire down. Now I'm going to smoke a little while before it gets going again. Of course, I've got a tray down here that catches the hot embers. I'm sitting at the Tulsa, Oklahoma Fairgrounds, sitting on asphalt. No, I don't want to melt their asphalt. Some of these coals were put down this morning. I made coffee out here this morning before daylight. I tried to get a video of that, but it didn't work really well. Alright, we're beginning to bubble pretty good. It's not boiling yet. There's bubbles on the ground, on the floor, on the bottom of the pan. Have my coffee filter in here, the right amount of coffee in it. This is a water jug of some sort, I think, and I put a little Pepsi lid in there that stops the filter from just going down the hole. All right. Put that back there, put that there. Yeah, we should be bubbling now. Look at all the steam. See, we're bubbling, we're boiling. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it's hot now. All right, I'm gonna go right around the camera. I'm just gonna pour the water in. Usually have to do it in 2 different shots. Let this water drain out so I have room for the next water. If you want to, you can set the water back on the stove, and as you can see, it's boiling again already. So it's plenty hot. Okay, put the rest of the water in here. Oh, look at the stove. See, there's still plenty of wood in there. See all this fire down here? You still see the fire coming out on the top, but we don't need any of that anymore. So we'll just let it burn down. Coffee's almost gone through the filter. Rocket stove worked perfect. I don't know how long that took, but it didn't take very long. Alright, we've almost got coffee. There's just a few more drops coming out. That's about it. Set that over there. Put the lid on my carafe. And that's it. See you next time.